Let's continue playing Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. When we last left off, we have a bunch of things going on right now. So we have the Necron Sentinel worlds open and available to us. We also have our current invasion of the Skara system going reasonably well. We have the Caliban system nearly dealt with. Just need to get Spire into the mission in Sanctuary, I believe, in order to begin our counterattack against what is basically going to be the Imperium forces. We do have an Orc invasion coming in, which I think we'll be able to deal with these, especially once I go and actually buy some defense platforms. Not going to delay this by a turn because it's probably going to be to our benefit to get this done now. But we have that option going forward. And at the very least, a couple of defensive platforms should be quite nice there. We certainly have the resource points available. Speaking of Sanctuary then. So I don't actually know if we need to deal with this in all honesty, because it's pretty much going to be dealt with by the time we send the send Spire into this system. And of course, once this happens, we might have to fight the Eldar again. Still, this is where the battle is. Let's get started anyway. Okay, and they want us to board one of these ships to death. Let's have a quick look at what we got here. So we have a damaged Arc Mechanicus and we have a Battle Barge, which is fine. We don't mind that against Space Marine, against Eldar. Just might take that out for... No, it's damaged. Alright, we'll take an extra Nova Cannon, and we'll go with that. We don't have any scouts is the one problem, but we have an Arc Mechanicus. Should be okay. Let's go. And it's a capture point, take and hold style mission. So, we are going to grab this one, then fight for this second one, I think, is the reasonable plan.
Repositioning.
Good news about this, of course, is that we actually have the ability to go and try and deal with them. Let's send in a couple of interceptor waves just to see.
The enemy has
and once we capture this, we're going to go straight for the second point, which they're already dashing to at this point.
Engines engaged.
You have seized a strategic area.
Okay, Nova Cannon's about to arrive.
Enemy in sight.
Well, they're going to want this point anyway, so let's...
Enemy in sight.
Let's put some delaying forces on this one.
Enemy in sight. We stand ready. Enemy in sight.
Well, that didn't go too badly at all. We are going to go for all ahead, because we do want to get there faster. Fortunately, we destroyed one of the ships we needed to put a Hulk on, but that's fine.
Give us purpose.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Throw out the Rad Tempest.
Where shall we strike?
Oh, whoa, whoa, our ships are hitting each other.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Alright, try and damage that. Let's throw a stasis bomb down as well.
To where we are needed. It will be destroyed.
And it probably will be if it's that damaged going into this. Alright, Nova Cannons are back up.
Feel our might.
Especially with the stasis bombs already in place.
Show us the enemy. Where shall we strike?
So let's go for closer range here, just because these are Eldar.
Enemy in sight.
And they're going straight into there. This is going quite well. Alright, that's waved off.
At your command.
Let's get ourselves closer.
Main batteries, fire!
Definitely in the process of gaining far more points than us, but this is just absolute destruction in terms of what they're happening to their ships right now.
That is impossible.
Plenty of boarding runs on you. And Nova Cannons are back and available, but I don't think we need them for just these.
Teleport attack successful. Successful teleport strike. Main
And
batteries
again,
fire!
focus on this just because it happens to be there. Let's see if we can make him skitter.
Castellan manifold teleported. It will be destroyed.
Oh, he's going to skitter, but he's not going to skitter fast enough. Boom.
Feel our might.
Alright, throw off some more escorts. Let's see if we can preempt you.
Successful.
And also, while we're at it, grab this point back.
Initiate targeting protocols.
Immediate runaway!
Interceptors engaging.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Oh, they have managed to sneak around us.
Main
I don't think it's going to matter. Because we're going to get more points from killing this, and then we're just going to take this back.
Hold course.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. You have seized a
Right, so we know they're this
area.
direction, and they're going that way, so we're going to preempt here. I'm fairly certain this is the only
Moving to
Eldar
position.
left on the map.
Interceptors engaging. We stand ready.
Alright, full speed. Oh, your skittering is nearly done with at this
The
point.
enemy has seized a strategic area.
Let's see where you're trying to skitter to.
Give us purpose.
Purpose is attack. Just avoided that.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
But they also only have one ship left,
Obliterate
which
the
I am
target.
extremely confident in just on the basis of, yep, skittering again. But you've skittered yourself right into melee range.
Show us the enemy. That is impossible. That is impossible.
Yeah, this does not end well for you.
I am listening.
You have accumulated
Eldar with
50%
16.
of strategic points.
16 fighters on board.
New vector acknowledged.
Skitter away from that just because it's not going to help us.
Where shall we strike?
I mean, if we really wanted to, we just bash you over the head.
Rotational drift.
Because bashing Eldar when their ships are made of paper
We
always
stand
works.
Ready. Severe damage to the corrupted machine. To serve thee on this sire.
And is that game? That is game. Eldar paper ships are no match for us. Okay, promotion for the Battle Barge, which is nice. Promotion for the Lunar class, and that'll do there. Failed to take no prisoner, but we have cleared Sanctuary off, and it's now ours, meaning we've lowered the Eldar threat level for the time being, at least until we get that mission done. Don't think there's anything we can really do with this that's going to help us much, so we'll leave that alone for the time being. Are there any actual upgrades we can buy right now? Nope, and nope. Okay. So what was going on in the Scarus system then? Okay, so this is the two-step Orc invasion that we're kind of preparing for, and building up back that way as well. So that looks quite fun, actually, the way this is going to work out. And also, Medox Prime is the main shipyard, so obviously if we can take that by moving this in next turn, that'll be us sorted there. Are there any fleets we've got with movement that we care about? The Agrippina one, I think, is just holding there. The Chinchilla system. Those are fine, although we might want to consider advancing towards the Sentinel Worlds. Except, of course, that we've got this invasion coming forth, so we'll hold off there. Good news is, Chinchilla is one of our better production worlds, so we should be able to rebuild or build new fleets as required to go and deal with that. Agrippina does have an invasion, which I forgot about. So we have Chaos arriving in 4 turns, which we will consider. But then I think everything else is kind of done at that point. All of our fleets and Medusa are going to be swapping around in a few moments anyway. So yeah, we'll end the turn there. Alright, in comes the Orc fleet. So, break the blockade. I don't think we're going to be breaking the blockade this battle, in all honesty. So the only things we're not taking through are a strike cruiser. I think that's going to be better on balance, because escorts are not that great. I would prefer a Firestorm though, just because personal preference. Alright, let's go. And it's another capture victory point mission. However, we already have 3 of them, so we don't have to do too much other than probably defend here. So our mission and objective is going to be to move straight up to here.
Course.
Also high speed. Also,
seized a strategic area.
Let's watch out for other things.
Ship ready. Engaging. Underway.
Yeah, I'm much happy taking those out from there.
You have seized a strategic
Meanwhile, let's
area.
go and
You
throw
have
off
seized
some
a strategic area.
Orc vessels onto that. So if we captured, we can win on points as long as we defend these. So let's see what they do.
Engaging engines.
We have multiple Nova cannons available.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted.
And I think we're going to
enemy
use
has
them
seized a
defensively
strategic
here
area.
at this point. Because we want to say rock, rock, rock.
Your orders. Targeting enemy vessel. We serve.
Let's also remember to deploy the fighters that we actually have here as well.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Right. Let's just quickly grab all of our
Admiral.
things. Attack there. Auto engagement 9.
Where shall we strike?
9 auto engagement, and throw off some
Feel our
fighters
might.
towards the rock.
Ship ready. For the Emperor. Enemy
Much as
sighted.
possible, deal with those ships. Right. Radar ping.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I am listening.
Enemy sighted.
Tech Marines, calm the machine spirits. Enemy sighted. Target locked in.
So here we basically want to try and defend a little bit if we can, because they're just going to keep ramming our battle stations until that happens.
We wait your command.
Also, that's really close range for what we want, so... Fire maneuvers.
Give us purpose. Underway. We serve.
Here comes some more ramming.
Engaging target.
I do want that rock killed, actually, but let's just
Station
confirm
has
things.
suffered heavy damage.
Take what you can. Throw that up.
Your orders.
This is a mass orc bombardment going on right now, which is not nice.
We serve.
Show us the enemy.
Actually, as we have multiple ships that are about to lose stuff here.
Teleport attack successful.
Impossible, Admiral.
Alright, throw some marines onto that.
We wait your command.
enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Yeah, they've actually taken it out. That's not good for us. Plasma bomb right in the center.
By the lightning strike.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
All our Nova cannons are facing in the wrong direction right now.
Acquiring new vector. Aye, Admiral.
We stand ready.
This is looking problematic at this point, I've got to be honest.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Changing course. Assault crews report success.
We've got a few things down,
Ship
but this is looking like a mess right now.
all ahead, full.
Initiate emergency repairs. Course engaged.
Desperately trying to make the ramming tactic works, but I'm just losing ships.
Aye, Admiral. Engaging.
Has a bomb in the middle. Everyone repair what you can. Throw some more fighters at you. Let's actually go for a ram here.
Acknowledged. Maximum burn.
This is an extremely interesting battle tactic that I've developed
Your
here.
command.
Wait for stuff to happen, fail to get stuff to happen,
All servitors and tech
panic,
begin repair.
flee, do the thing.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy.
Void shields up before we lose too many hit points there.
Successful teleport strike.
Keep the
Fight
attacks
quickly,
going.
brothers.
Understood.
There is mass panic and confusion going on, but it's on all sides.
We serve.
Where can I put a plasma that's going to be useful? There, most likely.
Our borders have caused internal damage.
Standard speed engaged.
You're in retreat, you're in retreat.
Your orders? Ship ready.
We'll stop.
Cruising speed set. We serve.
Right, where's our Nova cannon pointing?
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Ship ready.
Alright, your Nova's disabled. You've got a Nova left.
Course engaged. Coordinates acknowledged. Lightning strike
Okay,
successful.
plant that there. Let's try and focus on this direction then.
Where shall we
You've missed the
strike?
battle barge. Well done.
Redirecting.
Torpedoes away.
Taking heavy damage.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Those of you with void shield charges, just use them.
Damage at critical levels.
Our battle barge is nearly out of troops.
We serve.
Target locked in.
The rock is in mutiny.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Right, we do not want to scuttle the battle barge if we can avoid it.
Damage teams, begin repairs now. Heading acknowledged. Assault crews report success.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Board some more people.
Impossible, Admiral.
Get that repaired, get some things
Calm the
done.
machine spirits.
Get that armor up, brace for impact.
We wait your command.
We've actually either rammed or counter-rammed this thing.
Course engaged.
Okay, we managed to ram that from behind. That worked.
Ship ready. Impossible, Admiral. Aye, Admiral.
This has been an extremely rough battle. I'm just gonna say that now. Alright, you can try and retreat.
Your orders?
You have seized a strategic area.
Focus fire on that if you can. There's another rock coming in.
Targeting enemy vessel. We serve.
And the battle barge needs to be unscuttled again.
I am listening. Launch Thunderhawks. Underway.
Alright, attempt to retreat. We've at least distracted them.
Boarding caused critical damage. Boarding successful. Our wrath cannot be denied.
Their morale is completely down.
Boarding caused critical damage.
We still want you to retreat though, because that is a battle barge.
Boarding successful. Our wrath cannot be denied.
Alright, they're in mutiny. We're just down to this then.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Boarding
We wait your
on over
command.
chapter points coming in.
Impossible, Admiral.
Show us the enemy.
Reporting successful boarding action.
Alright, it is a drifting hulk. They might get that back online, but for the moment it is out.
Our boarders have caused internal damage.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
At your command.
Leg it.
Engines engaged.
Ah, we lost the battle barge.
Your orders? They died well.
No, they just died.
Ship ready.
Alright, let's speed on time here
Boarding
because we only
successful.
really care about this ship anyway at this point. Although, let's throw some more at you.
Fury interceptors in flight.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Only briefly.
Aye, Admiral.
Want to deal with that, and then we might just run away from this rock.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Having taken a lot of damage already up to this point. Let's bring in our reserves.
Lightning strike successful. Your orders?
You have seized a strategic area.
Tech Marines, calm the machine spirits.
Engaging engines. Setting course.
Well, they are firing back.
Targeting enemy vessel.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
Throw some interceptor waves at it.
For the Emperor.
Alright, that should be fine. It's a little annoying, but we'll work on it.
Underway. We serve.
I'm fairly certain we're just going to win anyway, the way this has gone, but be nice to, you know, not lose
Target
another
locked
ship.
in. Changing course.
They call to arms. That'll lower their
We wait your
effectiveness for a
command.
bit.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Ship ready. Reloading. We serve.
Well, let's hope the other siege goes slightly better than this one. You're still retreating, aren't you? Yeah, so you're fine. It looks as if our points are safe, at least.
Hull failing. Bulkheads collapsing.
Fury interceptors
Come on,
in
let us have
flight.
this.
For the Emperor.
They're on fire, they're facing the wrong way. Points is required. But losing a battle barge. I think it probably would have been fine if we actually had... we lost a cruiser as well, actually, which I missed. So we lost a cruiser and a battle barge for that defense. And Medusa's out of build points. No, reinforcement 80. Necrons are on the attack. Here comes some more orcs. Well, fortunately, I can't buy enough points for that at this point, so not unless I do that. Yeah, we need to keep the Armageddon alive if we can. 41. Yeah, exactly 40 points. Let's go with this. Confirm. Alright, so it's another capture area one. So we have 2 by default, and we're probably going to end up fighting over this third one. Alternatively, we could just hold off and try and defend. But I think, honestly, the plan is dash for this.
Engaging engines.
Dash for this, move on. Let's then throw up some fighter waves.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Aye, Admiral.
You have seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Coordinates acknowledged.
You have seized a strategic
Right,
area.
now we need to fight over this second one.
Enemy sighted.
We only have a single Nova, though.
Heading acknowledged.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
So we win, assuming there is no combat right now. That's a guesstimate rather than anything else,
Target
but we'll
locked
see.
in. Your orders?
Deal with these as they come at this
Engaging
point.
target.
I'm also
Ship
inclined to
ready.
just hold here.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Targeting enemy vessel. We serve.
Order engagement on. Deal with these as they come. See if we can get the plasma bomb off. Get some additional fighter waves online.
Thunderhawk bombardment.
Deal with the escorts. I think we're in support range for that, but
Enemy sighted.
not definite support range. Right, disruption bomb. Let's knock out the shields.
For the Emperor. We wait your command. Aye, Admiral. Engaging.
Alright, shields down.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Oh, they're going to get out of that. They are.
Targeting enemy vessel.
I am much... Oh, dear God, 15.
Ship
Call to arms.
ready.
Yeah, I'm much happier trying to deal with these lots.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
They will destroy the weapon platforms in no time flat,
Lost
but
the defense platform.
at this point, damage we can do to the other cruisers makes more sense for us.
We wait your command. Target locked in.
Alright, more interceptor waves. Let's actually
We
nudge
serve.
you down that way and throw some melter torpedoes at you.
We lost a defense platform.
Your orders?
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Impossible, Admiral.
Alright, they're massively on fire and mutinying, but they are a
Wait
command
your
ship, so they can
command.
come back.
The enemy is
After
seizing
this,
one
it's
of
going to
your
be a case of
strategic
just
areas.
doing whatever I can to disrupt.
Aye, Admiral.
Unfortunately, our Nova Cannon ship is the one that's closest,
Execute
which is
high
not what we
energy
want.
turn.
Oh, and you're too close.
Impossible, Admiral.
Too close.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Engaging.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Impossible, Admiral.
Non-disruption bomb range.
Targeting enemy vessel. Ship ready.
It's never easy with Hawks.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Alright, repair what you can. All
Our
ships.
boarders have caused internal damage. Ship ready. Reporting successful boarding action. Boarding teams
Okay.
have crippled the enemy.
This is currently the weakest
For the
ship that is
Emperor.
around, so let's try and deal with that.
Impossible, Admiral.
Meanwhile, let's stick another plasma bomb right there.
We serve. Engaging target.
All servitors and tech marines begin repairs.
Your orders?
We can't take much more.
Oh, you no longer need to call to arms.
We
Fortunately, you
wait
can't
your
do a lot
command.
else. Alright, which ship is about to die? Oh yeah, you are basically out.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Retreat. But you're not going to get a chance to. It's too late now.
Lightning strike successful.
Imperial ship destroyed.
They are losing ships at a rate of knots to mutiny, but it's not
Initiate
currently
Thunderhawk
fast
bombardment.
enough.
Aye, Admiral. Ship ready.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
The problem is with them right in the middle of us, that's not helping. Alright, let's move up and move up. See if we can get a couple extra ships to help out.
We wait your command.
Oh, the orcs. The orcs.
Damage team, begin repairs now. Cruising speed set. Aye, Admiral. We can't take much more.
No, we can't. And that's a mutiny ship up there, so we're happy to disruption bomb this.
We serve.
On the basis that everything else is on that fleet is going to die.
Aye, Admiral. Bulkhead's failing. Engaging. Your orders?
Get a few more
Target
guns in.
locked in. We wait
Fortunately,
your
we can't
command.
flip, but we can go turn agonizingly
course.
slowly and lose
You
and
have
scuttle
seized
again.
a strategic area.
Yeah, we'll scuttle it.
Ship ready.
Thankfully, they appear to be moving within scuttle range.
For the Emperor. Imperial ship destroyed. We wait your command.
Yeah, do not let them
Initiate Thunderhawk
have a
bombardment.
few moments to rest here or get that back online.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Oh, there's still another slow ship back there somewhere.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Well, nice easy to turn up.
Engaging
Get a
target.
battle.
We stand ready.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Yeah, they have.
Our wrath cannot be denied.
Target locked in.
Auto engagement
Boarding
9. We have a
successful.
plasma bomb ready.
Boarding caused critical damage.
The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
They have. We're massively
Initiate
ahead of that, so
Thunderhawk bombardment.
Full speed. Moving to position. Standard speed engaged.
Aye, Admiral.
all right. What's left? We have one orc vessel up here, so we're going to deal with that first.
For the Emperor. Engaging. Initiate emergency repairs.
Hello.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy. Target locked in.
Oh, they're out of crew, but I don't think they're in any real danger
Teleport
from
attack
there.
Successful. Successful teleport strike.
All right, you appear to be wanting to come back, which is fine by me.
Teleport attack successful.
Understood.
Strike quickly, brothers.
Engaging target.
All right, focus fire on the last
Targeting
ship.
enemy vessel. Target locked in.
Already taking fire damage. Already got its shields down.
For the
Gonna throw
Emperor.
another disruption bomb in its wake.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
Deck destroyed, mutiny, and game. Oh, those were two rough invasions in terms of what we have left. Well, an successful tactic against orcs would be mass Nova cannons, and while we had that, we also had the added complication of having to move to a point to defend it. But yeah, we lost 2 battle cruisers, a light cruiser from the Imperial fleet, which is not great. Well, Iraq is continuing its development. Alright, turn 102. So. Yeah, Medusa will need the new space station, but we'll worry about that next time. Alright, Spire's fleet is ready to go. We have one invasion, but I think that's actually not going to be a problem for us. That's actually going to be beneficial for us at this point. So we have our Mechanicus fleet here, which can try and deal with the Modax Prime, get that on side, which would be absolutely what we want right now. Our Space Marine fleet's actually okay to continue on, so we will move that in for support. And beyond that, let's go and do some upgrades. So upgraded shipyard is absolutely fine. No upgrades to either of those yet because we grabbed them this turn. And yeah, we need some new ships, but we fortunately don't have the production facilities just at this moment. We will have coming forward. So yeah, long-term plans for that one. Okay, Spire. Let's then move... Actually, what's this mission? Okay, so that's the other battle there, which we will probably do afterwards. So let's move one fleet there. You've got the battle barge and a strike cruiser, but nothing else. You also have an upgrade. So you already have stasis bomb. Let's give you the plasma bomb. Don't think you have any upgrades that are relevant, so that's fine. Okay, so if we move Spire's fleet into here, we still have some damaged ships, which is the only problem we're going to have with this one. But that would give us Mechanicus support. Yeah, Spire's fleet's big enough, but it's just taking some battering at this point. So we'll move you into Sanctuary. Or can you not get to Sanctuary? You cannot get to Sanctuary this turn. Okay, well, I've miscalculated that. Then maybe we're doing Ophelia, which I don't want to do, but that might be for the best at this stage. So you're repairing 10%. What's the best repairing place we've got at the moment? 12, 12 would be Ophelia. Alternatively, we could run you back to Belial, which actually probably has a reasonable one. 12. Alright, what system upgrades can we do? None there, none there, none there. None there, we've done all that. Chinchilla has the invasions to worry about. Agricola has invasions to worry about. Agricola? Agrippina has invasions to worry about. Oh, a lot of stuff to think about really with this at the moment. Also need a new leader for the Mechanicus, and we can hire you, but we don't have the relevant fleet capacity for it, so how many points was that again? That's 551, so we need to cut basically 100 points. Oh, I had not meant to do that. Whoops. Yeah, I had not meant to actually destroy the fleet entirely, but I suppose this does give us one extra bit of thing we can do here. We could actually make a new battle barge fleet in the Skella system. Does that have a capacity for that? A couple of 4s. Not really. Chinchilla, well, certainly does, but I was hoping to save this. I meant to scrap a ship and instead scrap the fleet, and that is problematic. Okay, fine. So with nothing quite going to plan at this stage, let's bring in the many, many escorts into the Ophelia system as well. So I think we're going to try it with this at the moment. We'll have these two back here trying to repair as much as possible. We can then add another strike cruiser into this one as well. Unfortunately, we don't have a shipyard capable of producing it at the moment, because this is only a minor one that's been fully upgraded. So, right. I'm going to end the video here anyway, but I'm still just doing rough plans for how I want to go about things. So next time, we'll do the Maddox Prime thing there. We have a Space Marine fleet we can build somewhere to try and plug some gaps. We have various invasions about to happen. Until next time.